family. Vicki Dillard here for African Diaspora News Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to give us a big thumbs up and share the broadcast. Dear family, we understand that there has been a revolutionary uprising throughout the Sahel. We also understand that here in the United States, in New York, the United Nations just convened their 78th annual UN General Assembly. In the wake of these extraordinary Black and African uprisings, some of the new leaders or their foreign ministers or their high-level delegations were able to speak on behalf of its people. Such was the case of Burkina Faso's, which of course is currently led by the glorious Captain Traoré. His Minister of Civil Service and Minister of State, Mr. Basoma Bassi, was absolutely riveting. Don't take my word for it. Watch this.
To the memory of those great world leaders who embodied the hopes and dreams for a just and equitable world through their commitment, determination, and sacrifice. I'm thinking in particular of Fidel Castro of Cuba, Patrice Emery Lumumba of Congo, Modibo Keïta of Mali, Ruben Nyobe and Felix Moumier of Cameroon, Sylvanus Olympio of Togo, Che Guevara of Argentina, Martin Luther King, and Malcolm X of the USA, Nelson Mandela of South Africa, Jomo Kenyatta of Kenya, Amilcar Cabral of Guinea-Bissau and Cabo Verde, Marian Mugabe of the Republic of Congo, Captain Noel Isidore Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso, and others. These leaders were largely executed violently. Others were assassinated. They died in prisons or from poisoning. Their only crime in each case was embodying the dreams, ambitions, and hopes of the peoples that have been killed, raped, trampled, and pillaged.
Whew, family, I've got to admit, as I was watching the UN General Assembly debate, lectures, I watched quite a few. I actually became emotional watching and absorbing the high frequency words of many of the Black leaders. I thought it was absolutely ingenious for Mr. Bassi to begin his speech by invoking the memory of such revolutionaries from Togo, from Argentina, from Castro, Lumumba, and he invoked here from the United States of America, Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. He brilliantly began his address to the world by reminding them of the Black revolutionaries that they were responsible for deleting. Governments that participated in ending the lives of Black leaders that stood up for their people and against oppression. And certainly some of you have seen my coverage here about the attempts to take out Captain Traoré since he has been leading his people. I think it's such a beautiful thing to remind the United States and the Western states that before you go wagging your finger in the face of these new leaders, You've got about 4 fingers pointing back at you. Your direct and undeniable complicity in the deletion of inspiring world leaders who are trying to break the chains of white supremacy and oppression from their people, off of their people. I say bravo. I say somebody give him a standing ovation. Somebody put some clapping hands in the chat. I'm going to say this. It is very, very clear that the number one threat to white supremacy and all forms of oppression is the big black brain. And what is also clear is that the new leaders of the Shahil area in particular, they're just not some dumb jocks, baby. They're just not some idiotic soldiers. And this is what's shaking up the world. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it below. My name is Vicki Dillard. Be sure to connect with me at clubvicky.com, my mastermind school, my VIP mastermind school. If you want more purpose, more power, and more profit in every area of your life. And if you also want to have discounts for some of my other upcoming special webinars, like my ancestors webinar, where I'm going to teach you about the codes in your bloodline. You don't want to miss that. So be sure to join clubvicky.com for a very low price. That's clubvicki.com. I can't wait to see you again.